morning, everybody. So right now is about 9 o'clock right now, and I think I'm going to be doing some tillaging today. But somebody didn't turn our master key switch off and let the battery get dead. So I'm trying to jump it with my old red truck, and I don't know if she's going to do it or not. But I gotta unhook our big square baler. This dude is monstrous. Like, I'm 6'1", and just this tire comes up to my waist. That's how, just giving you guys a proportion how big this square baler is. And then if I do get the tractor going, I gotta unhook all this electrical, hydraulics. It goes to your computer up into there, all that fun stuff. And then we're supposed to be trying out a new chisel disc today. Sorry, disc chisel. Yeah, a disc chisel. Carl always yells at me, he's like, it's a disc chisel. Anyway, we're going to be trying one of them out today and see how it works out on the ground. Hopefully everything goes as planned. Alright, so I did get the tractor going, got it all unhooked from the big square baler, went and got the new chisel disc. I'll get you guys some good footage of that. This is our new chisel disc, and this thing takes a ton of horsepower because of our chisels right here. As you can see, why we have the spring here connected to our chisel is so if it does hit a rock or something, it's kind of going to bounce up instead of snapping one of our steel shafts. So we got all of our chisels right here, and before that we got our disc, and basically all they're doing is we're getting them just low enough to cut your stalk in half, and just so it don't ball up back there. And I have hydraulic adjustment tilts for this to make sure we're not plowing hard with this, and that we're getting enough pressure put down to the ground. Now these right here are completely steel weights, so this thing weighs a ton in front, so it will definitely cut up stuff. I've never ran one of these before. Carl's never ran one of these before, so we're going to take it slow, try to figure it out, and let's get to it. Alright guys, we're going. So I've already did quite a bit. That's all done. One second here. Adjusting my chisel. So okay, I want to show you guys a little bit some of these controls on this tractor while I'm going here. Alright, so this is your gear shift. Slower for turtle, rabbit for higher gear. We're in gear 9 right now. Normally I'm running in 10, but I'm in 9 right now to give us a little bit more video time. This is basically my gauge showing me if there's anything going on, what's ever going down there. Here's all my pressures. I can switch it to different gauges. There's quite a few on this. This is for our seeder, and we're not using this monitor right now, so it's just staying there right now. And these colored buttons are my hydraulics. So this is my up and down, and this one right here is for my disc. Them cylinders right there, for them up and down. So when I get down to this lane here, I'll shift down into normally 9th gear by pushing that button, and then I'm gonna up this, because you do not want to turn with that in the ground, because you don't want to break a chisel off. That wouldn't be very nice. I don't think my boss would be happy about that. But yeah, So I'm just gonna shift down like that. We're in 8th gear. Pick my thing up. Turn around here. Drop that down. And we're going again. Up it a gear. We're in 9th gear now. And there's just something about taking out corn stalks and making the ground go brown again. Just love it. I'm gonna be doing this for a long time. Alright guys, so after I got done videoing, you got getting all that good video of how the dirt's been moving, all that on the chisel disc. A little bit later, I started piling up just a little bit. It almost looked like a bunch of corn stalks were just piled up. And I knew that didn't look right, so I stopped real quick, raised it up, and let me show you real quick. And that tooth right there was crooked a little bit, so it's catching catching all the debris and kind of just piling it up instead of it going through. It looks like both bolts are still there. So my guess is the bolt kind of, you can see here, they're flat. I'm guessing this probably wore out from all the dirt and sunk all the way through, allowing this just to slide right over it. So we actually have a older chisel just laying in the weeds over here, and I'm gonna rob some parts off of it and get this fixed. All I really need is just a bolt. And these ones, you can tell they're still pretty good. So I'm just gonna take a bolt off this, and hopefully that's all I need. A little rusty, but it should work. As you can see, this ain't wore very much at all. That head right there. So let's try to get it put on. All right. So I dropped in the dirt after I got fixed, just to make sure I did everything right and it's holding up nice and good. So that was the one that was twisted like I showing you. That's all good. This bolt was kind of doing the same thing as the bottom one right here. As you can see, that bottom one right there is another one that I took off the old disc and put it on it because it was getting wore out too. And it wouldn't have been long before that one would have been doing the same thing as that one. And I went through and checked every single one of these. Some were just getting a little loose, so I tightened them both back up. And we should be good for another 20 to 30 hours, hopefully. What's up, everybody? So it's actually the next day, and I am still going at it. And yes, it's snowing. She's snowing pretty good right now, but we're still going. I'm going to keep going until it's just too wet to run anymore. But just a few minutes ago, it was really coming down. So yeah, chiseling in the snow. Alright guys, so I am done for today trying to get the chisel back into our barn here. It's just too wet out. As you can see, it's snowing. Don't wish it was snowing right now, but she's snowing, and she's snowing pretty good. So I'm done for tonight, and thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Hope you guys had fun. It was nice having you guys in the tractor with me, keeping me company. And remember, Jesus Christ loves you, and He's your Savior. Bye-bye.